Mr. and Mrs. Low, guests of Lord Taylor tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it would seem that Lord Taylor has got a lot of very distinguished clients or customers. I'm sure you're all wearing suits made by Lord Taylor tonight. However, I have to confess that I'm not wearing one of his suits tonight. It's not deliberate. I just picked on one suit to wear tonight, and it was only later that I found it was by Canali. But normally I wear Lord Taylor's suit. When I came to Kuala Lumpur, I was told that I have to wear coat and tie for cabinet meetings. I had put on my bush jacket, but I was told that that would not do at all, that I must put on coat and tie. And so I had to make a suit for myself. It wasn't really very satisfactory. So I switched to another tailor. Again, I find the suit made was not satisfactory. Then I had a third tailor. Still was not satisfactory. Then I got a tailor who goes by the name of Lords. I don't know whether he's an English lord or not, but I imagine that Lords look very impressive. However, they look very impressive because normally their stomachs are very big. And to make a person with a big stomach look impressive in a suit is a very difficult thing. So if he can do that for Lords, I thought he could do it for me also. I didn't have a big stomach. And so I tried his first suit, and I found that it was very fitting, very good. And since then, I have not gone to the fifth or the sixth or the seventh tailor. I had stopped at the fourth tailor. And the fourth tailor is, of course, Lord Taylor. So that solves many of my problem about what to wear, when to wear, where to wear. So I am very grateful that the tailors in Kuala Lumpur are slightly better than the tailors in Alor. I say slightly because I don't want to hurt my Alor tailor. But really, Kuala Lumpur tailors have made the grade, and I think they should learn to market their products the way the Italians market their suits. Of course, sometimes I wear Italian suits also, but I didn't buy them. People gave me the so I had to please them. I must wear the Italian suits. But normally I wear Lord Taylor's suits. Then one day he sent me a suit which was different from others. It looked as if it was last made for Mr. Nehru of India. But I couldn't imagine him fitting out Mr. Nehru with his coat. So for some time this suit was left hanging in my cupboard. I dare not wear the suit because it was so different. You know, we Malaysians are very conservative, although not now anymore. But in those days we were very conservative. And we like to wear what everybody else would wear. And I normally wear bush jackets, and on special occasions suits. But to wear this new thing is a big trial for me. I could not gather enough courage to wear this suit, but after I think several months had passed, I decided to wear the suit. It was one with a close collar around here, and you don't have to tie a necktie. That is the most attractive part of it. I hate having to wear a necktie. So I wore this suit, and then I find that everybody started wearing this Nehru suit. But actually they didn't copy from me, because a lot of waiters wear these suits. But anyway, a lot of others began to wear these Nehru suits because, you know, in Malaysia we have this slogan, leading well, we are supposed to lead. The leaders are supposed to lead by example. So I suppose people thought I was trying to show an example. So they all started wearing these Nehru suits. So I think I promoted one kind of suit for Lord Taylor, because a lot of my friends for certain occasions would like to give me a suit to wear, a kind of uniform for the occasion. And what they do is, of course, they go to my tailor, Lord's tailor, and order the suit for me. And that means that the suit were really fitting. So I would like to congratulate Lord's tailor for having won this brand laureate. And I hope that with this success, Lord's tailor will continue to provide good suits for his customers and clients, and maybe one day Lord's tailor would produce suits for the rest of the world. I wish him all the very best. Thank you.